In pursuit of the Death Angel. Jim Walls. Hello, did the programming? I forgot about that and I'll load it. With Scott Murphy, one of the Andromeda guys. And Kim Williams. Alright, they all worked on this. And of course, Mark. And Jerry. Margaret loaded the music. Around the hallway is a keyboard, a table holding radio extenders, a photograph on the far wall, and a barred window to the evidence room. This is the most recent photograph of Lytton's Chief of Police, Randolph Brown-Nose Whittlestick. Appointed to the department only 10 years ago, old BN rapidly manipulated his way to the top. Isn't there an intro to this game, or is it just this? That you just throws you into the game. So that was just the intro. Alright. This is the Lytton PD locker room. You see nothing special. What's a feat? A guy sitting at the toilet. This shower is unique. It will give you all the hot water you want for 2 minutes or all the ice water you want forever. Can you believe that Morris Fodley? Every day he showers here because he's too cheap to shower at home. One of these all-metal double-stacked lockers is assigned to you. Finding it is up to you. You store your personal gear in your locker. You see your weapon in your gun belt. There is a speed loader of ammunition on the shelf. Your briefcase rests on the bottom of the locker. The keys to your Corvette are hanging on a hook. Your towel is neatly folded in the bottom of the locker. Your civilian clothes are hanging on a hanger. An old t-shirt and a pair of jeans hang there. The policeman's tool belt. Don't leave home without it. You take a speed loader with your 6 rounds of 357 Magnum hollow point silver jacketed bullets. Sonny Bonds is out to kill. Do you feel lucky, punk? Your briefcase contains many items you'll need in the field. This briefcase is made of impact-resistant plastic and has the name Sonny engraved in the finest imitation gold. Your department issue double-action 357 Magnum service revolver is made of fine blue steel and equipped with wooden grips. It can be a cop's best friend. Your handcuffs are stored in a pouch on the gun belt. Your speed loader holds 6 rounds of ammunition for your service revolver. Your handcuffs are made of case-hardened steel and make a sweet sound when you ratchet them down tightly. That kind of a sound. Your briefcase contains your pen, a notepad, or notebook, and your official LPD ticket book. There's nothing left of importance. I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 pixels? Or 5? Or only 5? You know, during this commotion, I lost count myself. So you got to ask yourself one question. Feel lucky? Well, do you? Play it. Boy, what a hangover I have. I should have left the blue room earlier last night. Say, Sonny, do you know how to tell the difference between an oral and rectal thermometer? By the taste. I'll see you later. I'm late for a date to raise my caffeine level. You know the best thing about the shower, Sonny? It's free. Too bad you have to work, Sonny, says Podley. I'm 10:10. It's beer time for me. You better get on your beat before Sergeant Dooley catches you blowing off to apartment time. It's gotta be interesting that in this original Police Quest, Sonny is black-haired. But in the sequel, he is blonde. Beer that early? They don't care. It's a tough job being a cop. Briefing should be starting soon. Oh no, here you are for the 1300 briefing and it's 13:15. Once again, you spent too much time goofing off. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. The briefing room contains a single podium and 4 report writing tables. On the far wall are 8 pigeonholes. On the front wall, there is a blackboard. There's a newspaper lying on the table. You pick up this morning's edition of the Lytton Tribune. Dope in the city. The city of Lytton, once a beautiful, peaceful, quiet city with few major crime problems, is now experiencing rapid growth and prosperity. But, along with growth, has come an alarming increase in the crime rate. That is Smugsville, USA. President Hickel was in Smugsville yesterday evening observing the annual migration of the red-bellied swamp cuttlers. The president, who has been a bird lover since childhood, rates the mating dance of the cutler as being as spectacular as a golden-crowned scum-sucker. The president candidly admitted that he once skipped threatening the peace of Lytton. I think I'm reading two different stories at once, aren't I? So that is threatening the peace of Lytton. Police Sergeant John Dooley states that dangerous drugs are showing up on the streets and in our schools. The homicide rate and prostitution are at a level the city has never seen. The Tribune has learned from a reliable source that a big-time drug dealer with the street name of Death Angel may be responsible for the drug traffic. LPD Officer of the Year nominees. Lytton PD Chief Whipplestick has nominated Sonny Bonds and Joe Walters for the LPD Officer of the Year award due to outstanding effort and commitment in crime prevention. Skip the Geneva Arms Convention to watch some old coddlers, mate. Eh? President candidly admitted that he once skipped the Geneva Arms Convention to watch some old coddlers, mate. What a great president. The president says a bill is presently before the Senate proclaiming National Coddler Day. Escaped. Lytton City Jail reported the escape of a female prison inmate last night. Fluorine-flustered Flora Paxton flew the coop by hiding beneath a pile of soiled prison laundry in a hand-pushed basket. Kingdom of Daventry is now under siege by a renegade three-headed dragon. One unidentified gnome stated the kingdom is in a state of emergency. Nice reference to King's Quest 3. Finland sucks at points. We can't get beer any other time than between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot that's part of the plot. Right. What Goblin mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, bars can sell alcohol after 9 p.m., but stores can't. Yep. Even if the store closes at 10 or 11 p.m., at 9 p.m., they close their liquor area. Sonny Bonds, please find your place. Briefing is about to begin. This is your assigned position for briefings. I wonder what would be a good voice for Dooley. Well, we know a Dooley already. But you're not a sergeant or chief or anything. You're just a... why not? Sergeant John Dooley briefs the 1300 shift, beginning with the latest hot sheet of stolen rides. Welcome back, men, says Sergeant John Dooley. I hope you enjoyed the long weekend. Now listen up, he barks. We're looking for a black 1983 Cadillac, license number LOP 1238, VIN C034562218, reported stolen last week. Try hard to find it so I can get that Malcolm Washington character off my back for a change. Dooley continues. Now hear this. Last night, 3 teenagers were arrested in 3 separate arrests, each for drunk driving. 2 of the 3 were in possession of cocaine, and all 3 attended Jefferson High School. That should tell you something, boys and girls. Apparently he is now a Zelda because his name is Dooley, and he's a cop. So yes, I'm giving him Patrick's voice. Well, that's it for today. What's your butts, kids? We don't want old Chief Whipplestick whining about our industrial injury stats going up again. Sonny Bonds, your call number will be 8332. Fuck.
Nice.
I wonder if it matters what I write here, though. Like, I have two walkthroughs open, and both of them say just take notes, and the other one even says that to just write whatever. Write notes after the briefing and enter any text for the 3 notes. So you can write anything. Alright, so it doesn't matter what I write. Say jazzity, my assity. Notes. Respect is everything. Don't wear out your thumbs and say jazzity, my assity. I mean, I can also do this. Is it the 1238 or 1283? You two are saying a different number at the end. 1238. All right. And we got those notes now. If. And also the name was Washington, as far as I remember. George Washington. You check your pigeonhole and find a handwritten message. Sonny, how's about 11:98 at Carol's Caffeine Castle later in the shift? Steve. I think 11:98 means it's a lunch break. 1983. Caddy. Black. Just like my man. Says you no longer need the message, you discard it. What is this? Resident Evil? The briefing room and the... It's a regular black boy, but Dooley keeps all his chalk and erasers locked up so you can't leave any cute messages. Yeah, the manual has everything. It sure clears out quick around here. This keyboard holds the keys to the squad cars that are presently operable. You take the patrol car's keys from the keyboard. The table holds handheld radio extenders that work in conjunction with your police car radio when you are not near your patrol car. Pick up a squelchy, noisy, but workable extender. Squelchy. That's what it's going to sound like when I push the button. Instead of it's going to be... Oh, by the way, what was my call sign? Again, 83 something? I mean, that should be also important to remember. What's my own call sign? 8332? Yeah. Yeah, I remembered. I actually remembered numbers! Can I actually take more notes? Washing 2. I'll just put the black 1983 Cadillac. Yep, it changes them. All right, good. Now I got the proper notes. Call sign is automatic in that when a dispatch calls it, you will be notified. All right. Still good to know it. Yeah, keep it in mind. You see, nothing special. There is a table against the far wall below a photograph. The 3 doorways lead to Lieutenant Morgan's office to the outside and the narcotics office. A group photograph of the Lytton Superior Court justices hangs on the wall. On the table is a basket marked in. This is where you submit your reports and memos. Next to the basket is a pad of blank memos. I don't think I need to get a memo yet. New. Your marked patrol car features a powerful V8 engine choked down with the very latest in smog devices and purchased from the lowest bidder. It is capable of attaining speeds up to 87 or more miles per hour. Damn, that's a fast one. Somebody recently was playing this game for the first time ever, and they just went into the car, started driving, and crashed. Because you have to check the car. If you don't check the car, one of the tires will blow up and you crash. You gotta do everything by the book. Having performed the prescribed walk-around safety check of your vehicle, you're now ready to hit the streets. I think everybody has done it the first time. It was their first time playing the game, so they made a lot of mistakes. And especially when they were driving. Yeah, it's not easy in this game, the driving. But eventually you do get used to it, but it's still not fun. Just You notice a nightstick in a holder on the driver's door panel. Here we go. It always reminds me of New York City. The C64 game. Ooh. Dispatch squawks 8330. Oh, sorry. Where is it? There.
8332, 8332, respond to 1183, southwest corridor of Fake and Fourth.
I remember playing this game on my dad's work laptop as a kid. I mean, it was a faster machine, so the driving was very fast, very hard to get somewhere. And it's one of my voice mods. It's like a radio. Not a good spot to exit your vehicle. There's nothing of interest here. Nice job, Crash! That's one way to get a vacation. Woohoo! I died it. My first crash. Woo! F8 is the speed up. Upon your arrival at the scene of the accident, you observe a group of bystanders gawking at a green sedan that attempted to carve its own door into the side of a brick building. Being a highly trained observer, you immediately notice a smashed coupe on the sidewalk and a crowd of rubberneckers milling around nearby. The crowd includes one particularly anxious young man. It's like Michael Winslow is in the room. Sir? What? Can I talk to you a minute, please, sir? Now, what is it? I can't get a little, sir. You don't need that. We're right here. Now, what is it? I can't get a little, sir. What is it? Another Spaceballs reference done. You take a deep breath, look at the car, and see a maze lump motionless over the steering wheel. A closer look reveals a bloody injury to the left side of his head and a gaping hole in his lower right jaw. No pulse, no breathing, no vital signs. It appears to be jammed. There's only one man who dares to give me the raspberries. Lone Star. Second reference done. Don't get me so hyped up for Spaceballs. I'm gonna recite the whole fucking movie at this point. And I say that like it's a bad thing. There's a bullet hole in the driver's window. This is not your normal everyday traffic accident. In your opinion, this man was murdered. The crowd appears to be fixated on the wreck. An excited young man approaches you. Officer, I saw what happened. I saw everything. I was buying the paper at the newsstand across the street when I heard the scream of sirens. I looked down the street and here comes this car in a light blue late model Cadillac racing down the street side by side. When they got closer, I heard a bang. I thought one of them had a blowout. But right after that, the car here lost control and crashed. The light blue caddy just kept on jamming. He finishes breathlessly. All I know is, says the witness, I think I saw part of his license plate number, L964. Brr. So what point are you at now? Still at the radar, with the raspberries. Yogurt! Yogurt! I hate yogurt, even with strawberries. Third reference. Done. We're getting into a new record with Spaceballs references during a stream because we haven't done that in a long time. It's like you guys just reference one scene and I will play out the scene. When does this happen? Now. What's happening now is happening now. When it will be now. Soon. How soon? When will now be then? Soon. How soon? Hey, I told you to fire across her nose, not up it. I'm farther. I'm doing my best. Who's that? He's an asshole, sir. I can see that. What was his name? That's his main name, sir. Who hired this guy? I did, sir. He's my cousin. Who is that? He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What's his name? That's his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole. How many assholes do we even have on this ship? Yo! Great. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes. The president told us to comb the desert, so we're combing the desert. Find anything yet? We ain't found shit. Is it now? We passed it. When? Just now. I Got a feeling I won't be playing this game for a while because we're all just reminiscing how great Spaceballs is. We're stuck on Spaceballs. Giggity giggity. Use your radio to advise dispatch of the apparent homicide. The car radio crackles a response.
10-4-83-32, we copy a 187 PC homicide. Be advised, one homicide unit is en route and the coroner's office has been notified. Continue investigation.
You notify dispatch of the vehicle information.
10-4-83-32, we copy a 187 PC homicide. Continue investigation.
You notify dispatch of the vehicle information. Dispatch, this is 8332. Be advised, description of suspect vehicles is late model light blue Cadillac.
10-4-83-32, we copy a light blue Cadillac, partial license L964.
Sanders, what? Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good! Also, the funniest thing about that scene where he is playing with his dolls, Moranis completely improvised it while he was high on fever. Like, he was sick at that time, but they still made that scene because he just improvised the whole thing. $187 pieces of homicide. Some Jack the Ripper shenanigans going on here. Oh, it's the corpse. See ya, Zampact. Homicide Detective Oscar Hamilton arrives with Sergeant Dooley. What's a detective? What's a paladin? Dooley tells you, Blondes, Detective Hamilton will handle the investigation from here. Hit the streets and try to find the rat responsible. I'll introduce the witness to Hamilton. You're outside the beautiful Hotel Dilforia. Nothing special. Long lights when there's no traffic. I guess they didn't know how traffic lights work. Usually when there's no traffic coming from other directions, they're identifiers for the traffic lights that they see that there's no cars that they change. Unless in America, they're on timers. Yeah. I'm not even sure how to turn on these sirens. I'm sure the walkthrough will tell me. Hopefully. The blue room is in this part of town. Yeah, it is F10. It does say. Yeah, F8 is the speed up, F6 is the speed down, and 10 is then for sirens. Steve radios.
8332, this is 8331, time for 1198 at Caffeine Castle.
There. This is the front entrance to Carol's Caffeine Castle and the lovely Wino Willie's Cocktail Lounge. Steve looks like he's on caffeine high. This is your favorite coffee shop. Carol, the busy but friendly waitress, makes the strongest coffee in town. There's a menu on the left wall and a telephone on the far wall. The restroom is down the hall from the phone. You look over Carol's blue plate specials du jour. Filet of hummingbird breast. Poor hummingbird. Pig's thigh stew. Yeah. Fried pork rind. Yum? Even the game's like, yum? Yeah, we have watched The Princess Bride. Yep. I think I showed it September, August, September, around that era. Around that time, I think. It's been half a year at least. Not showing it would have been inconceivable. I don't think you understand the meaning of that word. Yeah, I don't think you understand the meaning of that word. Carol is a very busy woman. No, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Inconceivable. Boy, this weather has been great. There's Carol. Carol sets your coffee down and says, here you go, big boy. 1 caffeine Ivy. Thanks. You're welcome. Steve says, boy, you earned your coffee after that mess. Drunk. I think I'm drunk. You slam back the entire mug of Jamaican Java. Your eyeballs roll back in your head. Don't bother to get up. Carol answers her own telephone. Carol yells at you from across the room. Officer Bonds, there's a Detective Hamilton on the phone for you. You take the phone and hear. Where's my phone? There.
Bonds, this is Detective Hamilton. We have identified the 187 victim in the car as Lonnie West, a local small-time drug dealer. Believe it or not, he's the second small-timer to get his ticket punched in the last 2 weeks. I just wanted you to know about West since he worked the scene. Gotta run. Got another call waiting. Don't spend the whole day drinking coffee.
Bye. Now I want to watch both the Spaceballs and the Princess Bride. Yeah. You're not the only one. At this rate, I'm gonna have to show those movies on Friday. On our movie night. Let's rewatch Spaceballs and the Princess Bride. Actually, not a bad idea. Hey, Sonny, it's good to see you. Will I get run over by a car if I go too far? Nope. I mean, we're not leisure suit Larry. Spoilers okay, backseating? Yeah, let's keep it down for now. I think spoilers and backseating are best once we get through like a section and there's something interesting to say about it. Otherwise, normal, no spoilery, no backseatsies. You cruise your beat, just aching to write a ticket. Hey! Did you see that red sports car run the red light? I did. Hey, you. There we go. You you activate your red emergency lights and observe the sports car pull to the curb and stop. Dispatch, this is 8332. Run once on an Ocean Henry Mary, Yellow Mary George. Dispatch returns with the information you requested.
OHMYMG is currently registered to Helen Hotz, no want.
Well, just what every poor little rich girl needs. A little red sports car. As you look into the car, you wonder, can this be happening? The young lady has a smile that could melt the polarized caps, beautiful flashing eyes, gorgeous hair, and her unbuttoned blouse makes it obvious she has nothing to hide. Helen Hotz, female, 5'2", 105, hair black, eyes blue, date of birth 2/14/66, 2020, gyrate, Latin restrictions, none. Being the better you are, you overcome temptation to stare the young lady straight in the eyes. May I please see your driver's license, ma'am? She's hopping mad as she yells, "Oh, you cops are all alike. All you care about is making your quotas. Well, come on, snap it up. I'm in a hurry, Mr. Big Shot Traffic Cop." They perfectly wrote what a Karen is. These are the things that I see in many body cam videos when it's Karens. Especially traffic stops. They are always the same. Like it's the cop's fault that they have done wrong. It's so annoying. Guys like you make me want a big nip of snuff. You never give a decent girl a break. You just hassle people. Next you're gonna tell me that you can't breathe and you don't want to go to jail. You can't afford to go to jail. What else is there? You want to see the supervisor? I didn't do nothing. You know, the normal excuses. From the Karen guidebook to Karening. Always the same excuses. Politely you tell her, "You're in a red light back there, miss." "I'm truly sorry, sir. I honestly did not even see that red light. Is there anything I could do to convince you to let me off? And I do mean anything." You know, he could arrest you for that, for trying to bribe a Leo. Exactly. It's always, I didn't do nothing. Always. I didn't do nothing. Which means you did something and you know it. That's why you're going to jail, idiot. I tried falling for this back in the day, as in getting her number off her. I'm guessing it doesn't work. No. How can you do that? No. There. Being the veteran you are, you overcome temptation to stare the young lady straight in the eyes. Right ticket. Carefully fill all the necessary information on the citation. She's hopping mad as she yells, "Oh, you got their license!" You hand her the ticket book and your pen. "Please sign at the X, ma'am," you politely instruct her. She hands your ticket book back and suggests with a sarcastic smile, "Why don't you shove that pen where your sun don't shine, officer?" Mommy and daddy, really? What a pair of headlights. She verbally pounds you again. "Officer, did you mother have any children that lived?" She replies in a heated voice, "Just remember, fish breath, I'm gonna file a complaint on you. I'll cheat, lie, and do anything possible to get your little fuzzbud in trouble. You hear me?" Have a nice day, ma'am. Get lost, jerk. The F10 key is documented in your LPDA Policeman's Indoctrination Guide. Please refer to it for proper usage. Enraged, the young woman shrieks as you drive off. "Yeah, mama, where's Larry Butch, you friggin'?" I'm sorry. It's a... Didn't I have it? Nah. Don't have the beep noise by itself. All I've got it is on random. Oh well. Just peep head. There. That's your typical spoiled rich brat. That's how they all act in the body cam videos. Can't take no responsibility for their actions. Even though they can afford everything, it's just an inconvenience for them to having to pay $100 ticket. And then they open their mouth too much and they get even too big a trouble and it's in jail time. Your mother wears army boots. Yeah, your mother is a weevil, a weasel, a ruffian, a fop. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Just get in the can. It just occurred to me that when you asked if I wanted to join the voice chat, it was just so you could hear my voice. I'm on to your tricks, mister. I guess people like your voice acting as much as mine, Zelda. Or your smooth voice. As much as I do. Gotta keep with some energy. Gotta move on. Hey, don't stop in the middle of the friggin' crossing. Ooh, who lives on the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants! These bad squawks.
8332, reply to complaint of Carol's Cafe Castle. What?
Apparently the dispatch is now an actual parrot. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I made it. Thanks for playing Police Quest. Next time, don't make this mistake again, mister. Where is this autosave? Ah, just before the squawk. Yep, do it. I know how to drive. Badly. Great. Bikers. Parked in front of Carol's R4, bad news, some motorcycles. Oh yeah, this is where I need to use the nightstick. What am I ass? Get this guy's a Pepto-Bismol. Isn't it great? Whoops. Isn't it good space crazy that I'm here to remind you how the quote goes in Spaceballs? What's a bikers? She can't hear you from here. That grill must be loud. Carol is obviously upset as she blurts in a loud tone of voice. Oh, Sonny, those drunken bikers in the bar next door are taking up all the parking places in front of my cafe. They just have no consideration for others. Where are my customers going to park? Would you ask them to move their motorcycles, please? Great, another chapter in your life of big-time crime stopping. Parking space hogging. Check, please. When we get to King's Quest 4, which version you're going to play? The original. I'm playing all of them original versions. No remakes, no nothing. No exchanges, substitutions, or refunds. As he heads for the back room, the bartender mumbles under his breath, "Here comes trouble." Lots of blood, sweat, and tears, and other things have been deposited in Wino Willie's. These are some pretty rough-looking dudes. How do you plan to make us move our bikes, wimp? I heard these are presumably innocent people. Say goodnight, pig. We're gonna kick the fuck out of you. You remove your PR-24 and take a defensive stance. The head biker quickly backs down, saying, "Excuse us, sir. If you're going to be rough with us, we'll just leave quietly." Yeah, you better, assholes. Come on, guys, let's blow this joint. Good luck with your bikes. Sorry about it. The local working girl seated at the bar seems to know you. She hops from the stool and shouts, "Sonny Buzz, that you? My hero. Boy, am I glad you showed up. Those guys had some pretty strange ideas." You recognize Sweet Cheeks Marie as an old chum from high school. She obviously failed stewardess school. Where are you looking? The pictures on the walls. What's cooking good looking? Ask your old friend Sweet Cheeks Marie. It's been too long, Sonny. I haven't seen you around lately. I just know you want something. Obviously, you have come to the right place. Sweet Cheeks Marie spills her guts to you. You know what I heard the other day? There's a big dope man trying to take over Lytton. He likes to call himself the Death Angel. I don't know no more about him, but this John was sure a peculiar duck. I only see him once, and I'm not sure about his name. I think it was Kaufman or Hoffman or something like that. He's a real spiffy dresser, but the funniest thing, the guy has a sweet little flower tattoo above his left nipple. It was kind of cute, really. That's the only real news in town, sweet thing. In return for the information on the Death Angel, you tell Sweet Cheeks of the upcoming undercover crackdown on prostitution called Operation Trick Trap. So long, sweetie, says Sweet Cheeks Marie. Come see me sometime when we can spend more time. Sweet Cheeks steps back into her office and says, see you later, Sonny. Office. Just the stool. At least they got their bikes back. And... The AGI release was rarer than the SCI version. I only discovered it recent years. What it means is that there was an SCI version and an AGI version released at the same time, but the SCI version is the more popular one we're all familiar with. The AGI version is really the best in my opinion. The SCI version will have the better music. Kingswood 4's soundtrack was awesome. I see Wino Willie buys his wall art from the same place as Lefty does. An SCI version originally had 9 floppy disks, then they decreased it to 8. AGI was done because Sierra had a feeling that people didn't have updated their hardware, and they were surprised that it was not sold as well as SCI. Remember that detail, flower tattoo above the left nipple. Flower tet above nip. Keep an eye out on the cars, people. We're looking for a certain one. Any day now, lights. Action camera. You're near Lytton Courthouse and the city jail. Still no certain car. You observe an erratically driven vehicle and feel the driver may have had one too many. Is it the gray car down there? Oh. Perfect driving. Yeah, I know that I will see it wavering around. I just failed at driving. Yeah, it's the pink one down there. My reflexes are not fast enough for me to make a U-turn that fast. There. I just wanted to get past the freaking lights. Got him. He slowly pulls to the right, jumps the curb, and comes to a stop. So this must be art. That somebody was asking about earlier. That have we met art? It looks like a possible DUI. You cautiously approach the vehicle and observe one male seated behind the wheel. Rolling down his window appears to be quite a challenge to him. You're looking into the glassy, watery eyes of a middle-aged man. He is certainly not feeling no pain. He's certainly feeling no pain. This reminds me of a Derek and Clive joke. A police officer stopped me and said, "Sir, your car is weaving in and out of road." I replied, "Of course it is, I'm drunk." "You can't." You can't. Your radio dispatch. Run check on person license plate, the PRG-RMR1. It appears to be currently registered.
PRG-RMR1 is clear with valid local registration in the name of Art Sarabian. Record check shows 2 prior DUI convictions.
There we go. You hear a voice that sounds like Tiny Tim singing through a mouthful of crackers. "This is wrong, officer." Get out. The gentleman responds to your request. Yes. Why is it always in these games that when somebody's drunk, they're like at the 0.2 level, or even 0.3 level? Can't do that with the suspect inside his car. Well, not anymore. There. You correctly administered the field sobriety test and are amused as your subject gives his best imitation of a young swan attempting its first takeoff. Hey, Sonic. The drunk begs you, "Could you have me from prison fish goods?" No. Not wanting to take a chance, you explain, "I'm sorry, sir, but the departmental policy dictates all custody arrests shall be restrained by proper handcuffing procedure, and that means behind your back." Aha, you have beaten Shadow of the Colossus. Excellent work. According to Al Lowe, a lot of people thought this was based on him, but apparently it was based on someone he knew. If you look at his license. Oh. You place your sub down to arrest for the violation of Lytton City Vehicle Code VC 23502, driving while under the influence. That's in DUI. The man fumbles with his wallet. It's just sorry, yeah, it's right here it is. I mean, kind of looks like, Al. And he's a programmer at Macintosh Street. Since the information on the driver's license matches the subject, you return his license to him. Is it nice that I got his license after I cuffed him? Reluctantly, he says, okay, where are we going? So as not to excite him, you say, oh, we're just going to take a little ride to see some friends of yours. It's okay, buddy. Come on. Your radio dispatch, run check on a personal... So it doesn't matter when you use the radio, before or after. There is a person called Art Sarabian who looks very much like Al Lowe, so much so that people get messed up between the two. And Art Sarabian has his own website even, and it looks just like in this game. I fell for his cuff me in the front bullshit when I first played this. Yeah, I think so too. Excuse me, sir. Can I inspect your nipples? What about my car? Don't worry, it'll be towed somewhere safe at your expense. Okay. If you cuff him in the front, he drives you over. No, he bashes you over the head. Yeah. He just goes double clubbing. Since your suspect can't go through you, you might consider moving out of the way. Oops. See if you can't walk up those stairs without falling down, you ordered a drunk. You're supposed to be holding him to guide him so he doesn't fall. What you mean, Oxyfer? I walk like this when I'm sober. Watch your step, Art. We don't want you falling down the stairs. Jesus. You place your revolver in the locker. This is the officer's booking entrance to the Lytton City Jail. In the exercise yard, the prisoner dribbles continuously. Also pauses his basket beard. Smile pretty. I push button. You push the buzzer. The jailer releases the electronic lock. Follow me, you order your prisoner. The jail is drab and depressing. The only reason the jailer works here is the vast variety of lifestyles that pass through. Fuzzy pickles! Mielenkiintoisen kuuluinen peli. Varmaan hauska. The jailer greets you with a friendly, "If you're selling tickets, I don't need any." "What can I do for you, hot pencil?" You remove and inventory the prisoner's personal property, then hand it to the jailer with a booking slip. The jailer takes the prisoner's property, then says, "Okay, Monty, remove this gentleman's cuffs and place him behind door number 1. You remove the cuffs and place them in your handcuff case. Phew, well, that feels good. Those cuffs were so tight I thought my hands had fallen off. If he throws up on the floor, you're gonna clean it up, Bonds. Gee, thanks a lot, Ossifer. If so happy I could just... Hey man, let me out of here. I didn't know it was illegal to copy discs. Oh no, we have a true pirate in the cell. Laura enters the jail and says, "Hey, Sonny, I need to speak with you for a moment. A position has opened in the narcotics division at according to Lieutenant Morgan, and it will be filled by a veteran street cop. If you're interested, submit a memo to Lieutenant Morgan as soon as possible. It would be a great chance for you to get out of that uniform for a while." Thanks. You're welcome. Just as Laura leaves, the jailer yells at you. The jailer yells, "Hey, hot pencil, come over here. I just hung up from talking to Julie and he's hot. He wants you back at the office on the double." Oh no, I left my door open. Ah, shit. I lost my car because I left the door open. Whoops. Your arms aren't that long. Much better. Oops. Indeed, Panican, indeed. Well, even in a wimpy cop's clothing. Bone Crusher Gajarian stares back at you through the bars. You never realized software pirates were so ugly. Also, I like it that he's showing a little bit of, you know, the plumber's crack. Who needs a safety check when I need to crash? It's only when you start your shift. That's the only time you need to do the check. Because it's like a copy protection thing. Oops. Or did I do it right? I may have to have the door closed. Just to be safe. Not here. Okay.
Busted!
Hey, Lord John. You really love playing that busted, don't you? At least here it's appropriate because I'm a cop. Hey, Mr. Lord John Man. Or something. Around the hallway into humans. You see nothing special. Hey, it's Dooley. There's always something special. You should play the insane, then. Not just the busted and wasted. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. If the gremlin keeps messing with me, says Sergeant Dooley, I'm going to notify Internal Affairs to start an investigation. When I find out who the little weasel is, you'd better believe that he or she will be walking a footbeat from the river all the way to Joe's junkyard. It's Sonny. Dooley says he's gonna start a big internal affairs investigation just because some fool put a stinky, smelly bird in his desk. Hello there, Astro Chicken. You can hardly believe your eyes. A full-grown chicken with its legs tied together is flapping about and clucking recklessly right on Sergeant Dooley's desk. Feathers fly everywhere. But that's not the worst. Unfortunately, the chicken has lost control of her bodily functions. The mysterious gremlin has struck Sergeant Dooley again. Dun dun dun. Sonny, if I find out you are the inconsiderate, worthless gremlin, I'll hang you out to dry. Sir, I haven't had time to do this kind of tomfoolery. You think to yourself, this is one excited chicken, as you watch it flop, squirt, and cluck around on Dooley's desk. You bite your lip trying to keep from laughing. I swear if I catch that gremlin, whoever he is, I'm gonna make a hamburger out of him. Nah, you don't want to do that. Who dirtied their clean uniform by picking up a chicken that had just relieved herself all over Sergeant Dooley's desk? Hey, Sonny, you're off duty, aren't you? Some of us are going to the Blue Room to throw Jack a little surprise party. After you change clothes, why don't you just stop by? Yes, see you there. The Lynn PD locker room has 2 rows of full-size double-stacked lockers with a bench between them, 2 showers, and 3 toilet stalls. He doesn't clean very well, but he sure cleans slow. Come on, man. Give me some room before I'm up a shine onto those big feet of yours. Sorry. Just trying to get to my locker. Regulations require a shower before changing. Morris Funtley has worn out this shower. Ah, there's nothing like a nice hot shower. The shower is on. Look at Sonny showing off those guns. There's not enough room in that towel. You grab the keys to your vet. Corvette, that is. Say, fool, back out here just a shade. Getting close enough to dance with, and Lord knows, only knows I did enough dancing last night. Sorry. Seems to still be working. You hang the keys on the keyboard. You turn your radio extender to the recharge stand. You write out the request for transfer to the narcotics division. It looks good enough to submit. You place your request into the in basket. Can't wait to hear that in freaking Space Quest. The parking lot holds 3 patrol cars and an unmarked car and a shiny clean Corvette. Where do I need to go? I'm going the wrong way. That's where I need to go. So vertical is letters, horizontal is numbers. I need to get to B4, and we're at B3. The blue room is in this part of town. Blue room. I remember really liking the way this map looked back in the day. I mean, it was impressive. Simple, but very nicely done art. And hey, Bobadino. To me, this always reminded me of New York City, a game on the Commodore 64. Always want to play SimCity when I see it for some reason. It's the blocky blocks, you know. This is residential area, and then there's commercial areas. Apparently, Lytton doesn't have any industrial. I forgot something important from the car. There. Shouldn't go into a bar without a wallet. Your wallet contains $90 in cash, but no credit cards, ever since you missed those payments a while back. These keys fit your personal vet. It goes like a runaway gazelle. No need to lock the doors. Once you close the doors, they automatically lock, I guess, because that's how it works in the game. Well, it doesn't say the Blue Oyster Room. The door swings. Just push on it. You see your friend Jack seated alone at a table. There's a jukebox against the wall to the left. I actually need to show Police Academy on movie night at some point. We still haven't watched those. Jack looks like he's seen some shit. It's just an alien. With those big green eyes. And suddenly looks like he's Cyclops from the X-Men. Jack says, I can't hear you, Sonny. Come over here. Boy, what a depressing day I've had today, Sonny. Oh, Sonny, I just discovered my daughter is doing drugs. It's really screwed me up. I know she's getting him at school, but I just can't finger the punk who's still lying. Now, you shouldn't finger the punk. You just punch him. My life is going to crap. I can't talk to my daughter. She won't listen to me anymore. My drinking has my marriage on the rocks. My wife's ready to leave me. Everything's a mess. Yeah. I mean, one really good thing about the police quest, which I really do admire and respect, the writing. The writing is really well done. Like, this feels like all of these things are taken from, like, almost like somebody's personal life or stories that they've heard from police officers. I'd stop dealing drugs if someone fingered me. Yeah, Jim Wall's personal experience dealing with cases, yep. Hey, Steve! Oh, Keith. Hey, Keith. How's it going? Good, Sonny. Oh my god! Jack is totally surprised as everyone sings Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. Where is it? Where have you gone, my dear? Your daughter drews drugs. Like, happy birthday, Jack. Your life is a misery. It even plays the music. Hey, And now you're old. Like, oh no! I forgot. Hoochie Coochie Hannah, a dancer from the local rent-a-gag business, enters the room dressed in a grass skirt and balloons. Woohoo! Look at her shake that booty. Oh no, now what? It's time to stand up and face the music, Jack. Kiss! Smoochy smoochy! Wow! Woohoo! In her most seductive voice, Hoochie Coochie Hannah whispers, "Here's a little something so you'll have a happy birthday, Jack, baby." Well, Jack, yo, codger, what did you think of Hoochie Coochie Hannah? You know, Keith, I think I'll ask Santa to put her under my tree this year. Oh my gosh, Sonny, did you forget? We swapped shift last week. You're due to the station for swing shift briefing in 15 minutes. Great. Also, at this point, I would have expected Jack to remove the candles from the cake and just face plant into it. Happy birthday! Poor Jack. What's a happy? Apparently not here. What's a paladin? Seems to be a happy but quiet group. What's a balloon? Come on, red light. Turn. 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 I should be at the station already. Well, just change. Change. Switch. There are no other cars around, you dipshit. And that you ran a red light. Goddamn red lights! I'm gonna be late for my shift. Turn right or red? Open the door. F4. Close the door. Run. Run. How can you do that? Putting your foot in front of the other rapidly instead of just walking speed. That's how you run. Yeah, in America, they have some places where it says that can turn right on red. Which is a very stupid thing, because here we use, like, arrow lights. Hey, Shanti. How did Jack and Keith get here before me? Besides, it's my shift, not yours, Keith. Unless that's, Steve.
Hey, it's you! That's perfect! Let's join our cursed forces together, and together we can rule the world!
Hey, Sharpie, thanks for the raid. Hello, everybody. And hey, Lisa. We have a green filter light for people who want to turn right. Yep, that's what we got. We got the normal lights, but there's also, if they're specific to turn right or left, but it's in a crossing, there's lights for those. I saw, Sharpie, in your stream title that you were playing like the final Dreamcast games. So you're almost done with Dreamcast? Two left working on that Samba, so much shaking. What you gonna do once you're done with Dreamcast? Got any other Sega consoles in mind to go for? How about Sega 32X? Or Jaguar, even. Ah, secret. I started, as you can see, I started Sierra month. I'm playing in classic Sierra adventure games this whole month. Doing them in release order. So now we're up to Police Quest 1. I finished the Leisure Suit Larry 1 earlier. And I've gone through King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. And Space Quest 1. So this is the 6th game. Already beat the 32X, Sega CD, Genesis, Master System, plus Saturn. I'm running low. Well, there's still Jaguar. What was the... Oh, that's Atari Lynx. What was the handheld for Sega? Didn't Sega have a handheld system? Wasn't it Game Gear or something? I don't know my Sega and Atari, especially those two, I do not know. I mean, Atari had Lynx, right? Was Jaguar Atari or Sega? Working on Game Gear now. Yeah. Even though I've watched the AVGN videos many times, I still don't know my consoles. When it comes to Sega and Atari. I don't have affiliation with them. I never had Atari, and only Sega that I had back in the day was SG-3000, the computer console thing. That's the only thing I have ever experienced with Sega. Atari, none of them. I've only seen Atari ST, and that was at a friend's place. There's still somebody in the toilet. Do they live in that stall, or is it a ghost? Ah, there's nothing like a nice hot shower. Oh boy. Drunk traffic must stop. In his firm voice, Dooley reminds you, being punctual to briefings might keep some of those corrective memos out of your pigeonhole bonds. Now find your seat. I heard about that honey you stopped last night who tried to negotiate her way out of a ticket by exposing the upper parts of her anatomy. Oh, that was somebody else. Oops. Sergeant Dooley says, men, we've received information from the day sergeant concerning a missing persons report filed earlier this morning. It seems that a Mexican male, physical description of 5'8", 145 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Mexican, yes I can. 5'8". Libs. Ilbs. Bobby brown eyes. By the name of Jose Martinez. Was last seen by his wife 2 days ago, getting into a late model light blue Cadillac. No one has seen or heard from Martinez since. This person has some previous arrests involving narcotics sales. Be advised that this black Cadillac may be one and the same as the one involved with the recent murder of Lonnie West. We have a partial license plate number of L964. Tony then proceeds to give everyone their beat assignments for the day, concluding with yours. Sonny Bonds, your call number will be 8332. Just as before. Keep it safe out there, boys and girls. I'm late for court, Sonny. Catch you later. You should buy a new watch, Sonny. You might show up on time for once. At least I didn't lose my life this time. You check your pigeonhole and find a sealed envelope. Ripping it open, you read a message from an unknown informant advising you of illegal high-stakes gambling at the back room of the Hotel Dilforia cocktail lounge. You vow to remember the information and discard the envelope and message. I mean, it's better than I remember. Still, not my favorite. It's all the procedures and everything that's just not the most enjoyable for me. I mean, that's the only downside to this game, to me. Having to be so freaking precise with everything. Not to mention, like, at the beginning already, that if you're too late to the briefing, game over. It's like... I mean, I don't hate the game. It's just not so much fun to play as all the other games. I think the problem with when it's compared to all the other Sierra games that they've made, and this is extremely serious of a game. Which it is the bonus to this game, that they actually take this very seriously, and it's like proper police work, and this is exactly the kind of the work that they do every day. So I do commend that. But yeah, it's not relaxing. It's quite stressful. Yeah, it's a work-life sim than an adventure game, yeah. Like, we have to be a beat cop and we do the job. It's like, I want to play an adventure game, not do a job. But hey, still, it's a good educational game in that way. You actually learn about police procedures. Something that people should do these days, that what they should do when they arrest people, especially drunk drivers and such, make them play this game. And then they will understand that this is how police work goes. Instead of them always claiming they know the law. It's like... Some police departments use this for training, apparently, back in the day. I can see why. I mean, you learn the procedure, what you need to do. So I do give bonus points for the game for that. The realism. But it's just not for me. That's the thing. It's not the kind of fun that I'm looking for. I mean, I can see that if somebody young plays this, that they might get inspired to be a cop. But I would prefer to be just an adventurer. An explorer. Do I need to get the nightstick? No. There. Let's go driving. I think I like it because of the nostalgia of playing it as a kid. Well, my problem is that I didn't like this game even as a kid. I did play this, but I hated it. Mostly because of this. The driving sections, I was really bad at it. But then again, I was really bad at driving in New York City, which is similar. Mom, I want to be a ball when I grow up. What did you play? Manhunter! Oh. Can't wait to play that! At least this time I will have a walkthrough with it, so it will be easier. I'm curious about when I play Codename Iceman, because I've never really played that game. Only a little bit, but I've seen people play it that I can tell that it's going to be really annoying to play. But with a walkthrough, maybe it'll be easier. That is true, I never played the second game, Manhunter San Francisco. I only tried in New York until I got to that sewer maze, and that's where I stopped. Yeah, Manhunter was not a fun game to play, that's for sure. But this time I'm gonna try to play it through, so we can get to Manhunter 2. I mean, I did tell myself that play these. Only skip the ones that you really do not like. Which is Larry 5 and Space Quest 6. Don't care about King's Quest 8. And also skipping those that I've played before. There were only a couple. Especially one being the Conquest of the Longbow. Skipping that because I played that last year. But everything else will be pretty much played. I mean, I haven't played Gabriel Knights in a long time. Phantasmagoria was played like 4 years ago. And also Quest for Glory will be fun to play again, because this time I'll be the wizard. The magic user. That'll be fun. Because I like being the magic user in Quest for Glory. To me, it's the most fun way to play the game. Thief, it's alright. But it has its problems, especially in 3. Fighter, that was alright, but not my kind of deal. But magic user? Ooh, you get to have so much fun with it. The thing is that if I play LSL1 VGA or the other remakes of the games, it won't be Sierra Month. I'll play them separately at some other point. Because here, it is supposed to be all the main games' original versions. No remakes, no nothing. I mean, when it comes to Quest for Glory, I won't even play the VGA version of the first game. The original. So if I play the remakes, it'll be some other time. Pardon me. I mean, I'm excited about many of the games that will be played this month. All of these are revisits. But that's it, like, I haven't played these in 6 years. Like, many of these were played in 2019 and 2020. All of those stream highlights have been all deleted. That's why the Sierra month was a great idea.
8232, be advised, possible stolen vehicle reported in your vicinity. Vehicle is light blue late model Cadillac, last seen near Jefferson High, possible drug involvement.
There's an itch in my nose and I hate it because it's not making me sneeze and it's so annoying. Don't you guys hate that? Ugh, it's like a freaking loose nose hair. Oh. Yeah, better. Brr. At least let me sneeze. Oh. The Jefferson High. I really should have the Lytton map open all the time, so I'll know where everything is. PQ1 Lytton map. So I'm in this area. I guess that's the high school, maybe. There's the police station, there's the law enforcement center, city hall. Huh. You mean Jack's daughter? I think it's the only school around here anyway. So all the kids go to that same school. There's Lytton Park. Even this map from a freaking Sierra just doesn't show where the school is. It could be because it's not an important part of the map. But we just need to keep a eye out for a light blue car. It's just a plot element, yeah. I mean, that's light blue that is up there.
Approach with caution, 10-4.
My typical great driving, right into a wall. Piss. I should have said it before I started the sirens. I mean, once that the information comes in, the announcement comes in, I'll just save the game. Four Non-Blondes. Now, there's a name of a band I haven't heard in ages. I don't even remember any of their songs. There's an itch in my nose and my fever is high. I've been hiking all day, but it's cold outside. I lost control of my voice. It's really gone. Huh. Noting your persistence and driving skill, the driver of the Cadillac pulls it over after his attempts to lose you fail. He didn't even try. I mean, I locked in and they just pulled over. Like they should. A good citizen. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside, I take a deep breath and I get real high, you know? I mean, familiar lyrics, but I don't remember the song. I'm sure I've heard that because the lyrics sound very familiar. I mean, that the song from a Four Non-Blondes is just something that I've heard on the radio. That's all it is. You nervously key your radio. Dispatch, this is 8332. Request backup, code 3.
Be advised, 8331 is responding code 3 to your location.
Officer Jack Cobb arrives at the scene. Cop radios dispatch.
Dispatch, be advised. Hold all radio traffic until code 4 confirmed. Affirmative. "8332, this is 8331. Sonny, I'll cover you from the passenger side of your patrol car while you make contact with the suspect. 8331 out.
You rip out the speed loader and load your weapon. Draw fun. Draw gin. Draw gun. If you get out here without calling for backup, he just plugs you. And if you do anything out of order, he plugs you. Get out of car with hands up. I think it's a F10, maybe. At least let's make sure that I do pull out the gun. I say, hey, what's going on? So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high. Now I know the song. Because it's the He-Man meme. Yep. It's the Hey Ya meme. And I try. Oh, I got to try. They sing so freaking high. But now I know the song. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. That's my Skeletor. The suspect falters for a moment, then slowly raises his hands. He realizes he does not have a chance and follows your order. Lie down! He doesn't have his hands raised yet. Lie down! Okay, I'm lying down! I got him covered, Sonny. Go ahead and cuff him. You apprehensively approach the suspect, sensing his desperation. You feel relief as you close the handcuffs around his wrists. If you don't do that, he'll reach for your gun and shoot you. And possibly Jack. You search the suspect and find only pocket change. Plus, a loaded Smith & Wesson 45 caliber semi-automatic handgun. The suspect pipes up. What the stuff is it? I only carried that for self-defense on the freeways. Quiet down. Hey Jack, you yelled to your backup. How's about booking this evidence? Okay. The suspect cuts you off short as he says, I know my rights, you jackass. You do know that you have the right to remain silent or I'm gonna punch you in the face. Anything you say can be and will be used against in court, especially after I kick you in the balls. To be safe, you'd either sides to him anyway. Carefully you admonish your suspect of his Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. What you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. And one will be with you if you... I mean, if they agree to a questioning, one can be present during the questioning. Now, do you want to talk to us? That's how it is these days. It's a little bit lengthier and more appropriate. You order the suspect into your patrol car. He submits with a sarcastic, "There ain't, ass." There, secured. Good job, Sonny. I'll call dispatch and put out a code 4. Carefully handle the gun so as not to smudge any possible fingerprints. It's a Smith & Wesson 45 caliber automatic handgun. Hey Jack, look at this gun. Very sweet. You open the trunk and discover a clear plastic bag containing a white powdery substance resembling cocaine, and another clear plastic bag containing a green leafy substance resembling marijuana. Oh no, it's reefer madness with bonus. You have the right and the obligation to shut the fuck up. Oh, how I wish they would actually say that to Karens. It would be so great that you have the right to remain, shut the fuck up. Got a salad and a Wii in there. That's what it is. Snacks and a Wii. I wonder what he's going to play. Mario Galaxy? Galaxy 2? I don't think they had fentanyl yet. Fentanyl is more of a drug these days. And a very dangerous one, too. If you can't afford a lawyer, we'll provide you the dumbest lawyer on earth. And that was a different Jack, a goblin, yeah. The Jack that we know has green eyes and red hair. The one that had the birthday case. Fentanyl has been illegal here in America for ages, yeah. But these days, it's even bigger problem. I mean, a lot of times since I watch a lot of those body cam videos, a lot of times when they do a drug bust, it's either it's usually a lot of them is methamphetamines and fentanyl. Like a lot of them. I guess it's the easiest things to get your hands on. Very rarely is there like a big case of cocaine or heroin. And of course, marijuana in a lot of cases, but that's because some of them actually have the license to have marijuana, but they smoke it in the car, which is illegal. A prescription drug meant like morphine. Huh. I mean, I only know what they deal, but I don't know what the drugs do or what they are. I just know the names. Aren't I supposed to put these like into a bag or something? As you start to examine the evidence, you hear Jack's voice behind you. Just leave the stuff in the trunk, Sonny. I'll impound it along with the car. Okay, Jack. See you back at the station. See? He'll take care of it. I know how to write badly. Say, the door jamb of the suspect's vehicle is black instead of light blue. A closer examination of the door jamb reveals the vehicle's VIN plate. A quick rub with your thumb uncovers its numbers, CO3456218. It's the black car. The one in the murder case. Just leave the stuff in the trunk, Sonny. I'll confiscate until I mean impound it along with the car. Fentanyl can still be prescribed, but it's illegal to abuse in traffic. Obviously, yeah. You observe a black notebook and 2 driver's licenses. You open the notebook. $2,000 call RG, set up HD gambling, blackjack, initiate plan for dealer RO, meet JM and LW, Cindy $100. You leave the suspect's black book undisturbed to be impounded with the car. Marvin Hoffman, male 6'0", 194, black hair, blue eyes, 6256. West of 104th Street, Chicago, Illinois. Restrictions none. Leroy Pearson. Bail 510. 187. Hair black, ice blue. 42855. 1134 Beach Street, Newport, California. They kind of look the same, don't they? Same looking person. The other one just has a mustache. And a blue suit. While the other one, no mustache and a black suit. These would be two different, completely different people in Shadows of Doubt, even though they look the same. Your partner will impound these items into evidence along with the car. You're probably part of this. One clear has brown eyes, while the other one is 5'4". Obviously. Alright, successful. If anything happens to my car, I'll have my lawyer on you so fast he'll keep it down back there, slime ball. Jack comes on the radio. What he does? What? What is he doing?
Dispatch, this is 8331 confirming code 4 on felony stop, the one in custody. 8332 proceeding to jail. Request tow truck to location. Affirmative 8331, code 4, tow truck en route.
Maybe they are brothers. They could be brothers, but they're not. Blue FF brothers. Like get up those stairs, dog meat. The world would be a lot better off without cops like you. Shut up and keep moving, Hoffman. I guess this is your big bust for the day, huh, pig? Seeing you in cuffs gives me a natural high, punk. You're going to find out this was a big waste of your time and mine. Follow me. Well, old Bonds is loose again. My goodness gracious. Here stands Bonds again on behalf of the people. This one's the bad dude. What are you picking me for, Sherlock? Drugs. Drugs? Okay, drugs will do. Fill out the Pookie slip and give me his property. What's your name? The name's Marvin Hoffman, you scumbag. That's all you were getting out of me. Deep down you know this sleazebag is not the man he claims he is. You book him as Marvin Hoffman anyway, hoping his numerous felony charges will keep him in the slammer long enough for you to ascertain his true identity. You hand the jailer the booking slip and the suspect's property. Okay, Bonds, you can remove his cuffs and place Mr. So-called Marvin Hoffman into cell number 1. You remove the cuffs and place them into your handcuffs. Your penthouse awaits you, Hoffman. Shove it, pig. Oinkity, oinkity. Your little mates can't keep me in here. I'll be out of this tank before you finish your coffee break. Hey, there's Jack. Oh, see, you got that slime ball pusher booked. The car's tucked away and all the evidence is booked. This is one clean bust, my boy. I received a call from dispatch on the way over here. Dooley wants to see you in his office when you are done here. Since my shift is over, I'll see you back at the station. See ya. What's a yacht? See you. The jail is driving. Oh, see. Apparently I don't need to look. I can see things. I didn't know that you can replace look with see.
Bye.
See, for cranberries. A letter? Yeah, see, for cranberries. Easy low. Apparently the software pirate is in there for all eternity. Yeah, but I don't want to. He's a douchebag. Oh, the basketball dude. Slam Dunk Donnie yells through the fence. Why did you people go out to bust some real criminals instead of messing around with innocent folks like me? All I did was borrow somebody's car for a while. Ah, now we know why he's there. He's a thief. Grand larceny. Grand theft auto. Literally. Drop that basketball, let's go bowling, cousin. Open the door, get out of the car, then close the door again. Dinosaur. Let us go inside the station and save the game. This seems to be... I don't have the nightstick. I already put it in the car and haven't taken it out there again. don't need to.